like I've just been ran through a washing machine 1,000 times. Not feeling cute, sexy, or gorgeous. So I'm feeling like in today's vlog, we're gonna do a couple of maintenance things. First step is re-dyeing our hair and getting it to that perfect black shade, because guys, I literally have not touched it up since September, which is insane. Using the one and only argan oil in the color 1N, 1 part of this and 2-part developer. So since this is 3 fluid ounces, we're gonna do 6 fluid ounces of this. If you guys have been here since the OG hair days, you guys know this is literally my trusted hair dye shirt. I feel like everybody has that one top. As you can see, this one has literally been through it. By the way, I did get all of that stuff from Sally's. I'll link all the stuff below. I literally have not washed my hair in 6 days. It's like holding its shape because there's so much oil in it. I'm, again, not a hairdresser. Do not follow anything that I do. I always like to preface that. As you guys know, I used to be blonde, would do a bunch of colored hair, and then I would make dumb videos about it. Now we just do it black. So I feel like it's not as interesting to watch. If any of you dye your hair black, you know it's just never enough. That black shade, it has to be right. I like that this little bowl actually tells it on here. 6 ounces, all of that. You don't want to forget your gloves. I already got some all over my hand. How I did that while I was simply mixing it, I don't know. I'm not sectioning my hair off. I'm not doing any of that. Frankly, I didn't even want to do this right now. It is, what time is it? It's 2 o'clock right now, and I have been up since 3 a.m. because Jessica had, oh my gosh, how am I doing that? Clearly haven't done this in a while. But anyways, Jessica had to drop something off in the Bay Area for work. So she called me the day before and was like, hey, do you want to do like a little morning road trip? I thought, you know what? That's like the perfect bonding time. We left at like 3:40, 3:50. So technically I got up at 3:20. I know myself, and if I take a nap, it's not happening. I was like, I'm not gonna have motivation to literally do anything, and I need to get shit done. So I powered through. I'm off 2 coffees, which I feel like is pretty good. Normally I would just be drinking 2 coffees just off the bat, even if I did sleep like 8 hours. I started to do this new thing recently where it's probably been about maybe almost 2 months. I stopped drinking coffee as soon as I wake up. When I tell you, I never thought this would make a difference in my life, because I was always someone, as soon as I wake up, coffee has to hit my mouth. I was talking to Julie, and Julie's done like so many caffeine cleanses. Hannah doesn't drink coffee right when she wakes up. Jessica does it. So I'm like, why am I not doing it? Literally noticed a difference within the first day. I became desperate because I was like, when did I start consuming so many energy drinks? And not just energy drinks, sometimes like 2 coffees and an energy drink, and I would still be feeling tired. I'm like, that's not normal, nor is that healthy. Literally first day, instantly fixed. My mood was better. I was less snappy. It's easier to take care of my blood sugars. I felt so bad before that there's no way I would go back to drinking coffee as soon as I wake up. Unless I'm desperate, like today I drank it 30 minutes after I woke up. We literally slept for not even 3 hours, so I was like, okay, I need it for today. Something that has also made it easier is when I wake up, I'll immediately consume a hot beverage. Half a lemon squeezed into just some hot water, and then once an hour has passed, and there's been times I've gone like over 3 hours and not even realized it because I've been like so hyper focused on my computer or something. It has genuinely made me so much more patient. In my last vlog, I showed that matcha because I was like, I want to try to get back on my matcha grind because I used to drink a lot of matcha back in the day. Anyways, that's why I'm really surprised right now that I have a lot of energy, because I live over an hour away from Jessica. So as I was driving, I wasn't even really getting tired. When I get back home, I'm gonna be go, 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 go. I sat down on my bed for like 10 minutes and I was like, oh my God, I'm getting tired. I said, no, I can't do this. And I forced myself to finish getting ready because I was trying to get ready in the car on the way because she obviously was driving. And then I kind of beat that first sleepy attack. And then when I was at the coffee shop, I was kind of getting it again, but I was like, no, I want to dye my hair. I want to get that done. Now I'm feeling even more productive because I've edited a video, filmed a video. Now I'm dyeing my hair because originally I was actually going to do this tomorrow. I'm feeling pretty good. And now I'm gonna wait about 30-ish minutes. And while I do that, little tip, clean as you go. So by the time I clean all this up, because I'd be making a mess everywhere, it'll be time to hop in the shower. I just started Manic cleaning and I could not stop. It's already 5 o'clock and I started at like 3. My hair is dry at this point. I was like, oh, let me just vacuum. And then the vacuum led to another thing and another thing and another thing. I'm telling you, if you are having trouble picking up or anything, if you just start, you would be surprised how sometimes that could spiral if you are locked in with like a really good podcast or a really good playlist. And I usually will always start with the easiest thing for me. It's always start with throwing away garbage or honestly vacuuming, because it's the most satisfying. I have to vacuum pretty much every day because dogs, cats, litter, like all that stuff gets everywhere and we have carpet and that just like grosses me out. So that is really helpful for me because again, it's easily satisfying. I literally meant to clean for like a second and then I was gonna sit down and continue editing on the couch, but again, one thing led to another and now I wanted to, so this is how my hair turned out. Again, I don't know how well you can see in the lighting. I chopped a lot off. It was like probably down to here, but it was mostly like dead hair. And then again, it's still a little bit piecey, but like I said, it's because I have extensions, so they need to blend well. And even this, it like starts to not blend good. And so yeah, for the time being, I'm literally just gonna edit on my laptop. I don't even know how I'm alive right now because it's 5 o'clock and I got up at 3 and I slept for 2 hours. Yet I'm kind of like crazy wired right now. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I know I've said it in like almost every vlog. Why am I craving the hot chocolate again? Why am I craving it again? I can't sleep through the night. Not that I can't sleep, but I do be waking up at least 3 times during the night. The past 2 times I've had it, I mean, I mentioned it in my last vlog, I literally feel intoxicated because I'm like fighting, trying to stay awake.
Listen, I at least waited until it turned 6 o'clock because I'm sleepy. And also, just having a nice little warm beverage is self-care. I don't know what it is about that scoop, but the way it's like perfectly molded is really doing something to me. And I think I'll add a little bit of cinnamon. Honestly, I may just have an addiction to hot chocolate at this point. And it'll naturally settle, so I always keep a spoon. Now we're actually really locking in. When I think just having self-love and like a self-reset, it's honestly just doing things that you want to do and being selfish. In this vlog, I literally did my hair. I was putting it off. I didn't show it, but I also did tweeze my eyebrows. I cleaned up around the house, and then also I didn't show it, but I started getting rid of a couple of things, like even 3 big pieces of furniture that I'm gonna sell. I like just want it out of here. I want to restart fresh. And then of course I did do like a little bit of thrifting. And then I mean, what is self-care without doing like self-care for others? I think I'm gonna include it in this vlog specifically because I don't know when the next one will be out, and I feel like at that point it's gonna be too late. Galentine's Day, I feel like, is a form of self-care, just like taking the time to be with your friends. If you don't make your friends a priority, they're not gonna prioritize you. And even though I see my friends quite often, I do think there's like something special about like putting on a dinner, getting fancy. I mean, I know a lot of people are always hating on Valentine's Day. They're saying like, oh, you don't need a certain day to like do your love, but honestly, with your friends, why not? I mean, we're all getting older now, so it's kind of hard to get us all at the same place at the same time. So I feel like when people treat things as holidays, it's easier to kind of work around that. So we all were able to really prioritize that day and be like, okay, we're locking in, this is what we're doing. And I've kind of been running around like a maniac trying to find like little bits and pieces and kind of do like a whole gift thing. Whatever is on the screen right now, I'm telling you right now, I doubt it. But if any of you BITCHs are watching this, I swear to God, after that time, stop watching the video because I'm going to show like the things that I got. So please do not watch. Don't watch this video after this timestamp. don't. Now that we got that out of the way, I just again think that it's really important to prioritize your friends, and I feel like this whole Valentine's Day thing, I think we originally really just started to do it because of Parks and Rec when they did the whole Galentine's Day, and then it's like the whole treat yourself, but I'm pretty sure those are like two separate things. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched Parks and Rec, and I think this year we're all gonna each make our own cocktails and like bring it, like, you know, those viral things where we're like, we each got a surprise cocktail. Self-care really is prioritizing your friends at the end of the day. Even though it is self-care, I do think that if you're lonely and you're purposely like not making time for your friends, I mean, what is being human if you can't celebrate it socially? Okay, I'm not gonna go down that hole. We're not gonna get deep right now. I want to show you what I found at the thrift if you didn't like see my shorts about it. This I thought was so cute. I think I'm entering my street style era again. Honestly, I think ever since I went to Japan and just seeing everybody's fashion there, it's just so cute. So I think that's what made me fall in love with like the whole street style again. I did get a lot of pieces that kind of embody that. So I found this pullover. I purposely liked it because it said 1996, which is the year I was born. And then the front, let's be real, it has stains on it, but I'm gonna try to get it out. I specifically liked how this had the little zipper. This I thought was really cute. It's this Harley Davidson sweater. Now I don't like wear a lot of Harley Davidson how I used to in the past. I feel like 5 years ago that's all I used to wear, like the sweatshirts, the tees, all of that. But this, I honestly just couldn't help myself. Found this in the kids section. And then the last thing that I got, this pullover that I'm gonna toss in for one of James's Valentine's Day gifts. All of this pink stuff on it, so it kind of fits with the theme. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the haul. So now let's get into the actual little gifting things. So this is everything that's going in the first little bag. Isn't this literally the most adorable thing you've ever seen? I found these at the thrift store and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get them. I don't know for what, but I feel like I need to, and they came in handy. So of course we gotta start with the little sweethearts, cutie pies. I found these little pop bead jewelry kits at Joann's. I feel like it'll be fun to do a little craft night during the Galentine's Day, and you can kind of mix and match. So you can see this one says EXO. These have little charms, and instead of actually using them as bracelets, I specifically got extra of these to hang them off a bag and create little cute bag charms. 2 different hand creams each of the bag. I got this set off of Amazon, and I just thought it would be nice because it's like pampering, and then if they don't like the scents, they could just obviously switch them out to whichever ones that they like, so they can mix and match. Stop it right now. The way it quite literally fits perfectly. That is so pleasing. So now let me show you what the other one will be. I actually got these at the Dollar Tree, and I realized I need to get one more. In these little boxes, I'm gonna put these fake little fortune things in each of them, and then I got these little rubber duckies because all of us love silly little knickknacks, so I'm gonna put that, and then I think I'll individually kind of fill it up because we got a bunch of room with like their favorite candies and stuff. So this will be like the candy box, and then I'll probably wrap these in like a cute wrapping paper at the end. I have some Valentine's Day wrapping papers. Since we're all in our scrapbooking era, I thought that would be cute. The way I almost forgot about these, oh my gosh, I just love that they have the little googly eyes. I'm pretty sure I got this at Joann's too. I'm gonna include it in the box. This is slime, and again, it's just something silly. I ended up wrapping the sticker books with this. It's actually a tablecloth that I found at the thrift, and I just cut it up and used it as wrapping paper. And then I completely forgot, if you guys watched my last vlog, that I had all these Valentine's Day stickers. So I pulled out 4 that were in the shape of a heart, and I think I'm gonna put it in the little bags as well, and tell me this is literally just not so cute. Now the final touch is gonna be these Barbie Valentines that I also found at the thrift, and I thought this would be nice to also throw into my Depop packages since this is a full pack. So it comes with all of these Valentines, so I'm just gonna pick some, and then it also comes with a couple stickers, so I'm gonna add those in as well, and then close them in with these little heart ones as well. Even though this might seem like, I don't know, junk, we love junk journaling and scrapbooking, so I feel like stuff like this is just cute in a scrapbook.